YouTube. Gentleman Scholar here. Finally got my ass out onto the porch. Can't talk and smoke at the same time yet because I'm that pathetic. Housekeeping. And a Kaywood. This is a Kaywoody Whitebriar apparently. I thought it was a meerschaum. What did I know? And I'm trying to smoke some Queen Anne's Revenge, which was gifted to me by my quote-unquote Canadian Uncle Norm. I just wanted to come on and say hello. But you in the YTPC are like info dumping, video after video, looking at you, Northeast Pipe Smoker UK. Good on you, man. I wish I could just like, hey, I think I'll go outside and do another video, and just be so casual about it. I just kind of get nervous in front of the camera, wonder about what I'm going to say, and of course, I'm not at the point now where I'm an automatic pipe smoker. So setup is a little bit hard, but I'm getting better each time. But I said I wanted to like keep it current, keep it consistent, so here I am. For those of you who don't know, I am a flight attendant for a major airline. Trying to get out of a trip tomorrow. It's a 3-day. It's fairly easy, but you know, I'm a bad American. Work is a 4-letter word, and I should be like sucking up as many hours as I can because hospital bills are rolling in. They're not major, but you know, extra hours could go a long way towards taking care of it, but I'm just lazy. That's all there is to it. Anyway, this is my second time smoking this pipe. First time was down in the garage this past winter. I had a little trouble because the tamper doesn't go in there when the ashes go down, so thought I'd give it another try. Anyway, shout outs to the following people. Does this work? Maybe it'll work. Shout outs to the following people in the aforementioned Northeastern Piper UK. Red Elric, Grandpa Cavendish, who finally posted after 3 months because I guess he kind of got encouraged into it. Good to see him back. Beard, always good to see you again. Always good to see always good to hear your tales from the musical trenches. Steve would probably deny it, but he comes from the punk generation, you know, late 70s UK, when like punk bands are just doing the whole DIY, do-it-yourself vibe and just releasing single after single. They're forming bands and breaking up as fast as sometimes some bands will be broken up even as their single hit the street. Must have been a great time to live through. Shout out to Thomas Kallheim from Sweden. Always good to see your videos. And I'm impressed and embarrassed that you can probably speak English better than I can. But anyway, I have my tomorrow's trip. It's a 3-day on the dump board. If in the unlikely event someone takes it, I'll just pick up a couple turns instead. I just don't like traveling these days anymore. Pretty funny for a flight attendant. Ugh. But I've got it out of my system. Talking to Ironbriar, telling him that used to do Glasgow years ago out of Boston, and 5.5 hour trip over the water, Boston, Glasgow. Loved it to death. I'd still be doing it, but now we fly it out of New York, and I look at it and I go, let's see, if I want to fly a trip to Glasgow or Edinburgh out of New York, I have to, take a plane down to Boston to JFK, which isn't that hard. There's like 15. There's 15 of them a day going down there throughout the day. Not bad. There's 15 of them going there, so I'd have to kind of squeeze on there, and there's always commuters on there, so I'd have to get the jump seat. You can pass ride out a seat. In other words, you can reserve yourself a seat as a pass rider, or book a jump seat, which is free. The pass ride is not. It's kind of weird, but anyway, the JFK flights are almost always full. Or I could go to LaGuardia and take the bus into JFK. But anyway, my spirit of adventure is completely gone because I gotta say, why would I want to take a bus from LaGuardia or to Newark, from Newark, over to JFK? Answer is I don't. So, flight to Glasgow leaves at midnight, Edinburgh leaves at 11, so let's figure that one out. It takes 5 hours to get over there. That means I have to, we get in at 11 o'clock, which means now we're getting at 11, so now I'm all sleep deprived and jet lagged. Which can be overcome. I used to blast out to Glasgow all the time and go all over the place. Used to go to St. Andrews, used to go to Dundee, that kind of place. I used to hang out in Glasgow. You can go pretty much anywhere if you're willing to get rid of the sleep or come back later on early to get an early night's sleep. But back in the day, back in the 90s, we used to get in at like 6 or 7 in the morning so we could at least get a couple hours sleep, and then I could blast off. I got to know ScotRail pretty well. Bought their little passes and just jet all over the place. Visit Edinburgh, visit Stirling, have some friends in Aberdeen. I would go up there sometimes. But now, I get there and half the day is gone. So, would I still have time to jet up there, spend 2 or 3 hours with friends, or sightsee? I would leave pretty early the next morning. So, I don't know. I think about it. It's like all that hassle to go down to New York,